Hi, I'm Craig McLeod and welcome to Drift My Ride. Today we've got the Boss Man's M5 powered E34. The BMW E34 is the third generation of the BMW 5 Series, which was produced from the 2nd of November 1987 until June 1996. It was launched in the sedan body style, with the range expanded in 1990 to include the estate body style. The E34 had a number of firsts for the 5 Series. It was the first 5 Series to have the estate body style, the first with all-wheel drive in the form of the 525iX, and the first 5 Series to have a V8 engine. Over its lifetime, it was offered with an unusually large number of engine options, consisting of a 4-cylinder, straight 6 and V8. What are you doing?
What am I doing? It's a fucking good question.
Why are you letting me do this?
Why are you here?
Jeek, so what have you brought?
I have brought my car, my lovely S62 powered E34.
So you've given me a shot, or going to give me a shot.
Going to
Give us a shot of the, pretty much, it's a pretty iconic car, isn't it, as far as Driftland goes?
It's starting to get there. The car's been around for ages. I watched the previous owner develop this car over a period of many years while I was driving E39s. And he never quite got it to work. And I was like just waiting for him to get it to work so I could copy exactly the setup that he had. And then when he got it to work, he put the car up for sale, so I was like, I'm having that. I'm just going to go buy that one.
So why did you want it? Well, it's
M5 powered, so you know, I had E39 M5 as a daily before. You know, I rode cars 2 tons, 400 brake. Imagine what that would be like in a drift car.
There's weight reduction on this thing is mental.
Yeah, to be fair, the weight reduction is all down to Jeek, to be honest. He built the car. I have just tried to make it look like my own and then crash it all up again. It's looking quite rough. But yeah, even when you're driving the car, I mean, the bits of tyre and everything come through all these gaps. The doors sort of open themselves out at high speed. Things that I've done to it, I added this Cooler Works shifter, which is awesome. It's got the 5th gear reverse lockout, so you've got to lift, which means when you're going 3rd to 4th, you don't end up in 5th or reverse gate, which I used to be really bad for. A reverse style pull handbrake, which is basically an on-off switch. You just you touch it and
gee, it's super solid, isn't it?
It's literally touch and that's your wheels locked up. Again, because the car is just ridiculously light, it weighs around about 1150 kilos wet. Be a little bit more now because I've just recently added a bigger fuel tank, because 20 litres of fuel in a car like this doesn't really last very long. So I was running out of fuel before I was running out of a pair of tyres. Other than that, I've added the steering wheel, actual Ken block Focus steering wheel. So yeah, I was lucky enough to be chatting to the guys at M Sport, and they had an X. And
M Sport are the guys who build Ken Block's cars.
With the boss attached, it's probably the weight of a regular steering wheel. A couple of motor drive seats, fat spec ones because I'm fat. It also means that larger customers can sit nicely.
They're called larger, are they?
Larger customers.
Larger customers.
They can sit quite nicely in this passenger seat, and I can take them out for a
because people can come along and you do passenger rides with this thing on occasions and stuff, so special occasions and that, people might get a chance to get in this car.
Yeah, so when we have if we have drift taxis on and I haven't broke this thing, then I'm out in this scaring people. And myself, I've had this car for like 2 years now, and it still scares me to, like, it's so much more than any other drift car I've ever had.
Is it the engine? Is it the package?
It's the package, because this is, to be fair, there isn't really much E34 left. It's all S14 underneath, so it's an S
front
body.
And rear.
Rear is 540 stuff, so it's nice and strong. Big thick shafts, big diff. It's only a 3:2 diff ratio, but it's a large case from a 540. But then obviously having all the Nissan stuff down the front.
So you're running like cut hubs, or what is how?
It's cut hubs, super Clarky hubs, I think. But yeah, it's not got a big lock kit. It's something that I'm considering possibly, but it's definitely got enough lock to.
What would you come by? Were you thinking?
I was looking at the Coastal stuff, the Stewie Bryant, the stuff that he's just developing down in Australia. So I was thinking about that. It's similar cost, and you know Stewie's going to have.
He's going to be stress tested
it hard. But really, I just need to tidy it up.
So what wheels are we running at the moment?
We're on 720s all around at the moment. Style 49s, 10s on the front, which are Jap fitment. Yep. And then I've got 10 or 12 rears, which are 10.5 by 18s.
We've got some 255s.
Yeah, I think we've got a pair of 255 decent part warns on today. Normally the car would run 265s, and then obviously when you put the 265 stickies like Westlake or Tri-Aces, it's bananas. It's silly.
We don't need that much. I don't need that many new things in my life at the moment.
I think the lightness of this car is going to, I don't know if this is the lightest thing that you've driven thus far, but the lightness of this is going to be the thing.
Yeah, I'd be quite interested if it is, because it looks big. That's the thing, it looks really big.
There's nothing to it. This car will do third round the whole track, basically.
Good.
So.
Well, there's a good place for me to start, second and third.
Yeah, second and third, and go for it.
Is there any management that you've got going on this thing? Is it all standard M5?
Standard. Just the only thing it's really got is some exhaust manifolds. It's got a set of Huxley manifolds on it and Alpha N, so the cold start is gone basically, so it's runs MAFless, but that's a good thing because there's two MAFs on these engines and they're about 500 quid each.
Yeah, that's it.
So I'm happy to be MAFless.
You can sell your stuff off, you can make some money and improve it.
That's the key. That is the key.
So you got any other mods to
yeah, just recently we've upgraded the fuel system. So as I said earlier, we had a 20 litre tank and it was fuel surging and just cavitating itself really bad, so I got a Pro Alloy. Those guys made up a 60 litre tank with basically every device that can stop fuel surge. So it's got all the flaps, it's got the foam, it's got the little catch tank. I think I might still need to run a little swirl pot just in between the two pumps in order to try and keep the fuel pressure.
Huge cage in here as well. There's beefy there, and it's tied into the.
Right through onto the strut tops. NASCAR style bars. The bars are low enough that it's relative for a roll caged car. It's relatively easy to get in and out of.
Brake wise, are we just standard brakes?
We are R33 front brakes.
Because it'll be the Nissan stuff.
Nissan stuff. So it's all R33 stuff, and I have the carbon Lorraine pads on there. So I went through a little stage a year or so ago of doing some track nights, and it was just destroying sort of cheaper brake pads in about 20 minutes. So I got some of them. Now the car stops amazingly, however they squeak so bad, it's like proper motorsport when you're in the queue, which drives me bananas. Can take man foot and 500 torque.
500 Newton meters of torque?
Thereabouts, yeah.
Wow. Should we go and see what that feels like?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Right, let's go! Right, ready?
Ready.
I don't know if I am. Just every time I look down there, I'm like, there can't be that little between me and the outside world. So just let her warm up a bit. Not going to kick her face in straight away. It's quite an expensive engine. word on a drift my right. I have just been like, I've not said anything, just
silence.
Wider.
And no handbrake. It's easy in this car.
Right.
You use no foot brake.
I know you do.
You can actually do no hands and no handbrake in this car. The steering does it for you.
Yeah. I'm not going to go that far. Quite loud as well.
It's really loud. I think the fuel pump's just as loud.
Dude, thank you so much.
Awesome. That was good. That was good fun. It's the first time I've ever been a passenger and I didn't cry.
Good. Guys, if you like these videos, if you could please like, share and subscribe to us on Driftland TV, and if you could follow me at Craig Does Drift on YouTube and Facebook. See you in the next one.
They look busy.
It was busy, but it was like, yeah, obviously there's the learning of like what a car is like, but what I realized after like about 2-3 laps in, I was like, this car feels tiny. I don't feel like I'm in a big car.
You laid down probably the most smoke of a car in Drift My Ride, I think.
Yeah, when you're told that you're allowed to.
faster.
It's kind of it's a bit easier to do, but yeah, but it's the power delivery. And the needle just goes, Doo! It's like it's got blur built into it.
It's like a Fast and Furious nose button.
So yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, just such a package, just brilliant. Great
Great, superb car. Do you think you're still sold on a 1UZ for yourself? You knew I was going to ask.
Yes.
Still
Only because he's committed.
Yeah.
And these are really expensive in comparison.
Yeah. Maybe.
But you'll spend this much on a 1UZ and it won't be this good.
Easy.
I won't spend this much. The engine will not.
Say that again?
The engine will not cost as much as this one.
I bet by the time you've got to work in any sort of reliable state, it does.
But it's not.
Watch this space.
Watch this.
Yes.
Well, guys, thanks very much. Awesome to see the car. Cheers.
Bye bye.
Bye.